trench set that I made for a client, and it wouldn't be right if I didn't make myself one. This Thanksgiving, I went to visit my family in Florida. And when I tell y'all it was so needed, it was needed for my soul, for my spirit, for my mental. It felt good to see my family. However, during my break, I did notice something, and that something made me realize that many of us have not fully understood this particular concept I'm about to talk about, but we've all tried to attain it in some way. I was able to spend some personal time with one of my younger brothers for his birthday, and I was also able to spend some time with my aunt and her group of girlfriends. But what stood out the most during my time with each one of them were their influence amongst the specific environment we were in. It was as if this space was perfectly crafted for each of them to express the totality of their authenticity and God-given identity. Neither shrunk in their being, neither one of them dimmed their light. It was like both of them stood in confidence that was coupled with humility. There was no need to perform, nor was there a moment of compromise for them to fit into these spaces. And I realized it was because it was room already created for them within those different atmospheres. Seeing that helped me understand why many of us have struggled with people pleasing. I did. Thank God I've been delivered. Some of us have struggled because we try to fit into the wrong spaces. That is not to say that certain spaces are bad, but not every sphere is created for one's particular influence. Sometimes our presence in a space is only meant to give support, not influence. Can I give you another example? When Jesus commissioned the disciples, he sent them out 2 by 2. He sent the pairs to specific towns and at different times. They didn't get to choose which towns to go to. It was because they were called to specific groups of people. Why? Not every disciple had authority over every town. And for you listening to this, and for myself, plant yourself in the spaces that were created for you. Those spaces usually look and feel like peace and joy and love and patience and kindness. And they typically match your personality. It's not forced, nor does it have a stage for you to tap dance to be accepted. And it's no auditioning process for that sphere. And when you find a space like that, then you will know that type of space is your sphere of influence. So I hope this really encouraged somebody. And I hope y'all like my white trench set, because you know I had to make one for myself, and I wore it this past Thanksgiving. So enjoy the rest of the video. I'll see you next time.